Well, hey everyone, welcome back to Cyborgs and Teacups. So today we're going to talk about my favorite moments from Age of Ultron. We just literally got back from watching it. It's amazing. Go watch it if you haven't. What are you doing? Why are you watching me instead of watching the movie? But if you have seen the movie, let me know what your favorite moments are in the comments down below. So this will have some spoilers. So my very first favorite moment is Iron Hulk versus the Hulk. And it's not even Hulk with Iron Man clothing or armor. It's literally Iron Man as big as the Hulk versus the Hulk. And if you have seen the movie, you know what happened to the Hulk and what made him go nuts or even crazier than normal. And so we had to kind of call Veronica and give Tony Stark, you know, the better armor to fight the Hulk. And this scene is what I've been waiting for so long. And it's just because I've seen it so much in commercials and, you know, little teasers here and there. The fight between Iron Hulk and the Hulk. And I just couldn't think about it. Like, I just couldn't get to the idea of them, you know, two Avengers fighting each other. So the plot that leads up to their little fight was just super amazing. It caused so much destruction in the city and it was ridiculous, but it was amazing. So moving on, Scarlet Witch versus the Avengers. So this is when Scarlet Witch, basically almost every single Avenger in that building was sort of hallucinating, dreaming, and she basically like broke them. And it affected these Avengers almost through halfway of the movie. And it's amazing because this is when you get to see every single one of them is very vulnerable. Even if like we look at them as superhuman beings, or not human beings, but super people, they're very, very vulnerable. And also because of that little mind control, hallucination, inception thing that Scarlet Witch did, we got a glimpse of my third favorite moment from the movie, and it's Black Widow's little origin story. So Black Widow, we know her as like one of the best assassins in the world, but it started way before that, and you also find out that Black Widow can't ever be a mom. So that's probably my least favorite part in the movie, is the romance that they gave Black Widow and Bruce Banner. So I don't know. So another favorite moment, which is a funny one, is when everyone was just sitting around. I believe this is at the Avengers headquarters, and so they were trying to lift Thor's hammer, and we know how heavy that is, and Thor's the only one who could basically, you know, lift it. And here comes every single Avenger trying to move it. Nobody did. And then Captain America tries to move it. It budges a little bit, and then you could just see Thor's face, and he was just like, a sense of calm just like went over him. It's like, oh, it didn't move. Gosh. Okay, we're cool. Vision moved it. I mean, he didn't just move it. He carried it and passed it along to Thor like it's nothing. So that one was like, whoa. Vision is another favorite of mine. His pure existence, because to me, he is Jarvis. The actor playing Vision is the voice and the person playing Jarvis, if that makes sense, because he was just AI the whole time. But it's really the guy, I forgot his name, Bethany something. When we first see Vision, he walks by Captain America and he kind of absorbed that blue color as his suit. And then he, you know, turns around and then looks at Thor, and then he kind of made, you know, like manifested, or what is that word called? Like he just created his own cape. Now he has a cape too. And then he has the Mind Stone right here, and that just makes him pure awesome and an existence of another stone, because we all know that there was one in Loki's scepter. It was, you know, it was already made known to the public. So this movie wouldn't be a movie if it wasn't for Ultron. Ultron is probably the most misunderstood character in the entire movie. He was a little bit, you know, sassy like Tony Stark, because he did absorb a lot of that information from Jarvis, but James Spader just did an amazing job voicing Ultron. And I do believe like they did use, you know, they did put those little things on his faces so they could use his mannerisms as well, because he was literally speaking like James Spader's character in Blacklist. He just wanted to take over the world, but for him to do that, he has to kill every single person in it. But that's fine. But the way he was brought to Earth was, you know, in a very, very different circumstance. If it was a little bit not post, you know, New York war, then maybe it would have been a little bit different. I love the fact that he was a little bit humanized by the twins, you know, Scarlet Witch and also Quicksilver. And speaking of those two, Quicksilver dies. Oh my god. I don't like that moment, but why did they need to kill him? Also, one more thing to talk about is that they kept using the word enhance to describe Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. It's probably because they cannot use the word mutant. So before I go, one more thing to talk about is that ending where they sort of assembled a new set of Avengers featuring Captain America and Black Widow. You also have Scarlet Witch there, and you also have Falcon. So I think this is just their way of like making a new group while they're still working out the contracts for Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, and also I know Chris Evans is also in that works because their contracts just recently expired. So this is, you know, the newly acquired Disney and Marvel. So where are we gonna go from this? So the newly assembled Avengers just paves the way to like what's gonna happen in Guardians of the Galaxy, the Civil Wars movie for Captain America, and also the third Avengers. And I don't know if it's a rumor, but I heard that Robert Downey Jr. already signed up for that, and that might be his last Iron Man gig. So I don't know, what do you guys think about the movie? Let me know your favorite moments down below, and we can keep talking about this because I might go watch the movie again and see if I missed some Easter eggs, things like that, you know, or just rewatch the movie because I love it so much. But putting aside the little romance between Black Widow and the Hulk, I'm still pretty happy with the movie. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.